There are so many memories in this place, and most of them involve my father. The old man left some of his belongings to his children and grandchildren. Today, we'll take a look at some of the things that Pawn Stars host Corey actually inherited from the old man. Hey, before we dive into the video, be sure to enter our latest giveaway. We're giving away one of these items. It's your choice. To enter, simply leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, turn on notifications, and most important is that the old man actually left one of his children out. According to court documents obtained by the Blast, Harrison's original will named his wife and 3 children as beneficiaries. However, in 2017, he signed an updated version that accepts residents. Given the success of Pawn Stars, financial struggles were never an issue. So, what does this say about the old man? Leaving this estate to Rick, Corey, and the rest of the family ensured they had a place to gather and cherish his memory. It also provides them with a home free of financial burdens, aside from utilities. It speaks volumes about the old man's character that he left such a significant gift behind. After all, it was the old man's home, and that alone makes it worth preserving. Luxury cars? Now that's a topic worth discussing. The shop buys about 12 to 15 cars a year, though not all make it onto the show. Like his co-stars, the old man had a passion for classic cars. His collection included a 1963 Chrysler Imperial 4-door, a 1966 Imperial convertible, a 1962 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, a 1957 Chevrolet 150, a 1955 Ford F-100 pickup, and a 1937 Oldsmobile, among others. Clearly, he loved his vehicles. "My favorite is my 62 Cadillac," he once said. He owned that car for 18 years. He also loved his 63 and 66 Imperial, calling them land yachts because of their massive size. With a Navy background, the old man appreciated their impressive design. "I served in the Navy for 21 years and left in 1979, he said. "I was always what I call a street hustler. I'd go to pawn shops, secondhand stores. I was always buying and selling, always looking for a deal. During his time stationed in San Diego in the 60s, he attended government auctions and bought several cars. I had a friend in Tijuana, and I'd buy a lot of station wagons and sell them there. They became taxis. After his passing, he left some of his prized vehicles to his children and grandchildren. While we don't know exactly which cars went to whom, it's safe to assume Corey and the others got some amazing rides. One might wonder whether the legendary 1962 Lincoln Continental was included. This car was gifted to the old man on an episode of Pawn Stars. The first Lincoln Continental was made for Edsel Ford as a personal car. The 4th-generation Continental featured on the show was a sleek and elegant model with rear suicide doors and plenty of chrome. The Pawn Stars crew may have also liked this model because of its iconic role in the Matrix movies. This 1962 Lincoln Continental was bought by Rick for $9,500, and he invested an additional $15,000 in interior renovations. In total, it cost $24,500. After all of that, it was presented as a gift to the old man, demonstrating how much they cared. While we don't know which cars were passed down, it's nice to think he returned the gesture by gifting it back. Corey also inherited the skill of spotting fake items. One of the most crucial skills in a pawn shop is distinguishing between real and fake items. Over the years, Corey developed an eye for authenticity. While not as sharp as the old man, he was a close second. The old man taught him all the tricks of the trade. Fans of Pawn Stars know that Corey rarely makes mistakes when identifying valuable items, just like his grandfather. This skill isn't a tangible inheritance, but it's certainly a valuable one. The boss persona. There's no doubt the old man was in charge. When Pawn Stars first aired, he was known as the boss. As the show progressed, Rick and Corey took on more leadership roles. Corey eventually became the shop's manager, learning the ropes from his grandfather. Corey once said the old man was a major influence on his ability to run the shop. "When I fire employees, I just say, 'You're fired.' I don't drag it out," Corey stated. "I can deal with mistakes, but I can't deal with stupidity. He also knows how to hire the right people. His leadership has grown over time, all thanks to the old man's guidance. The pawn shop itself was another major inheritance. Everybody knows about the famous gold and silver pawn shop in Las Vegas. The old man founded it, so naturally he had to pass it down. When he passed, he left it in Rick's and Corey's hands. Corey became the full-time manager, while Rick took over as the face of the shop. Even though the old man stepped back from daily operations in later years, his legacy remains. The shop continues to thrive, and with what Corey and Rick have learned from him, it likely will for years to come. The old man's net worth at the time of his passing was around $8 million. This meant Corey, Rick, and other family members inherited a portion of his wealth. While the exact amount isn't known, it's safe to assume it was substantial. Given his business acumen, he likely ensured his wealth was well distributed. His legacy remains strong. Memories, there are so many, and most of them involve my father. While you can't put a price on life, you can certainly treasure the memories of those you love. The old man passed away surrounded by his family. He received many honors, including the key to Las Vegas. Rick once said, "He was a hero, and I was lucky to have such a cool old man as my dad." While the old man may be gone, his influence on Corey, Rick, and the Pawn Stars family lives on forever.